Here we go, hockey fans. Welcome to Decatur, Illinois. I'm your host, Patrick Trees. It's going to be the Decatur 16U, 18U, 3v3. This is night 7 out of 12 nights. It's a preseason 3v3 league. Coaches do not get involved. They let the kids work it out. They set up their own lines, and it's been a good one so far. Take a look at the rosters. And while you're looking at the rosters, I'll tell you, the Dark Squad is loaded tonight. My prediction, Dark Squad's gonna win 15-6. So far, I'll let you know my predictions have been way off every night. So we'll see what happens tonight. Mason Miller is gonna be wearing the dark jersey tonight. Back in attendance after missing last Thursday's matchup. There's River Keller. He's got the dark sweater on tonight as well. And it's going to be go time. Opening puck coming at you. It's 8:04 on the clock. It's going to be 3 17-minute periods. They like to add some extra time in that third period. Opening puck is brought to you by ChooseYourNews.com. You can go watch all the local media from both sides of every story. If you're one of the people that's big into politics, then ChooseYourNews.com is where you need to be. You also check out their app on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. Thanks to Coach Mathis and Sheffer and Weber for tonight's attendance. Zebra is making his way to the ice now. It's going to be Shepard wearing the zebra stripes tonight. Here comes your opening puck. Dark team, Alec Weber, Colton Anderson, Griffin Hansen. Mason Miller down on the left side. White team has River Keller back between the pipes. Henry Minot, Ryan Campbell. And the third player is Sebastian Massey. No number or name on his jersey. They like to make it difficult to call a game. Shepard gives a whistle, and here we go. It's going to be Anderson. Nice little dump pass to Griffin Hansen. Going through neutral ice. Trying to run away from Massey's shot. Gets sticked up from Ryan Campbell. High out of play. Going to be a souvenir for someone. But there's nobody here. Literally. Other than Greg Jenkins. Hi, Greg. Same 6 out there for your dark and white squads. Face off down in white zone. Henry Minot sending it back to the goal line. Cleared out by Ryan Campbell. Griffin Hansen, neutral ice, is going to recover. Minot's coming in hard. Look at Minot skate. Got a little ahead of him. Griffin makes a nice move, gets it up to Anderson. Anderson in this near corner. Peels out, stays on this near wall. That's going to be Ryan Campbell pulling it away. Back wall, all the way to the far corner now. Alec Weber. Trying to get it out to Griff at the blue line. Brister, not a lot on, goes to the right of the net, back wall, and Anderson. Good defense for the white squad so far. It's a tough 3 out there for this dark team to prevent. This is Sebastian Massey out towards Minot in neutral zone. Massey's going for the changeout. They're going to call the offside, so Campbell had to let it go. Now Anderson. Trying to look up and do the video, and as I'm going, Anderson's going to dump it deep. A couple dark players going for a line change. Trees in the game. He's going to have hard charging white team. Who is that? That's Deaton. Trees able to pull it away. But now it's going to be Gage Hansen. Shot. Goal. White team up 1-0. Told you my predictions are always wrong. Gage Hansen able to come in fresh in the game. Finds the back of the net. With 15:31, Trees is taking the face-off against Jaden Jenkins. Going out to the far side. McKinney against Deaton. Back to Trees, going to send it deep. Shakes off Deaton. Now Gage Hansen. He's on the back wall for the white squad. Stretch pass to Jenkins. Jenkins going to stretch it out towards Deaton. Trees is the only dark member back. Crossing pass is under her stick, but it's coming near wall. Jenkins pressured up from Armin Mathis. They're getting bodied up down here in this near corner. Puck's off the ref's skates. That's Shepard's skates. Jenkins back in the slot. Shot save. It looked like Gage Hansen was point blank range. Mason Miller somehow takes it off the chest, hits the bar, and goes out of play. All right, all 6 fresh skaters out there now. Some of my favorite skaters out there. This is the old man crew. This is Shorey, Sheffer, and Cornett for the dark squad. Going up against Vogel, Huddleston, and Jackson Suter for the white team. It's going to be Sheffer trying to get around Suter. Over towards Shore. He goes down on Keller. He makes a nice stop on it. Puck's still down here. Back to the blue line. Andrew Cornett. Nice poke through. Shot. Save Keller. But Keller gets a stick on it before Sheffer gets the rebound shot. And now Sheffer's shaking around in that far corner. Wheeling around. Sheffer's coming right back at Keller. Up the slot. Shot. Goal. Matthew Sheffer ties the game. It is 1-1. 14:26 left in the opening period. Rafe Shorey's going to play it off the near wall up to Sheffer. Sheffer over to Cornett. Quick shot, save Keller. Shorey's going to pull it off Suter stick. Wrap around. It's on this near post. Puck's still live. Vogel's trying to stick it off of Shorey's stick, but goes up the slot and now in neutral ice, and this is going to be Andrew Cornett. Andrew's got the all black on. I see a couple dark heading for a change out. Gets down on Keller. Nice save, River. Cornett's going to grab the puck before it clears. Shot up and over. Around the board, Shorey and Cornett have been out there a while. Looks like Cooper Smith is in the game for Sheffer. Smith in neutral ice. He's cutting up the red line. He's going to have 2 fresh dark team members coming in. He's in this near corner, sends it across the slot. And fresh in the game is Gabe Henderson. Gets it to that back wall. Chili Garris was getting him wrapped up on that far board. Going to be off Vogel's skates. And dark team not messing around. That's Anderson up to Henderson. Poked away by Huddleston. Going to the back wall now. Henderson's going to play it around near side again. Vogel's trying to get Wheels coming right back at it, but Smith's going to beat him here. Plays it to this near corner. Back to Smith. Smith cutting up the slot. It's going to be a little ahead of him. Gets it up towards Anderson. Anderson at the top of the slot. Coming near side, near corner. Anderson, fake shot. Stays on the back wall. Nice play to himself. It's going to be a hard angled shot. And finally, Chili Garris is going to pull it away. Chili Garris now trying to run away from Anderson. Anderson's not giving up on the play. I like this. Good physical play, yet not just totally obliterating each other. This is practice after all. A lot of these kids will play for the Decatur Flames. A lot of them will play on the same high school team. Some are going to be playing AAA, and some of them are going to be playing other clubs. This is Mason Wagers for the white squad, wearing the 25 jersey. Crossing pass, shot, goal! Woo! Beautiful play. See who the goal's credited to. I think it's going to be Chili Garris. Chili Garris. The assist goes to Wagers. 2-1. 12:08 left in the first. Griffin Hansen in the game now for the dark squad. Gets it up to Weber, and Weber's going to send it deep. Wagers is hustling down for the white team in that far corner. Jonathan McKinney fresh in the game. Wagers, good puck handler for this white squad. He's going to be playing on that Decatur high school team. Nice shot from Sebastian Massey, saved by Mason Miller. Wagers trying to get it back to Massey. It's off his stick, going to the far wall now. Now Griffin Hansen running away from Jenkins. Jenkins going to reach in and grab. Puck goes ahead. They're getting wrapped up down here. Back to Wagers at the left point. He's cutting up the blue line. He's going to spin out. And now back over to Sebastian Massey. Massey back to Wagers. It's on this near wall. Looking up. Back over to Massey. He's in the slot. Backhander. It's down on Miller. I think Jenkins got another quick shot. Goes to the back wall. Miller makes a stand. Now Wagers cutting up. Shot. Blocker save Miller. Dark team finally going to clear it up. That was Alec Weber. Gets it up to McKinney. He's cutting through the neutral zone. On the left side, toe dragging. Finally sticked up by Mason Wagers before he gets the shot. No shot down on Keller. Now it's neutralized. Jenkins trying to get ahead of McKinney. Shot, glove save, Mason Miller. Wow. 10:46 left in the first. Got some fresh skaters coming out. Dark squad's gonna have Sheffer out there with Armin Mathis and Kerrigan Trees. They're down in dark zone. That's Henry Minot sliding in to take the face-off against Sheffer. Now Armin Mathis trying to get around Ryan Campbell. It's in neutral ice. Trying to get it up to Sheffer. Campbell's going to grab. White team, Minot. Puck still down here. Big scrum going here. Nobody really gets a good possession on it. They were all keeping up with each other. Now it's Ryan Campbell. Playing it up to Sebastian Massey. He's going to skate behind Keller. Looking up, stretch pass, all the way down. It's going to be an icing on the white team. 10-12 left in the first. Going to have the face-off down in white zone. River Keller tending the pipes down there in the dark jersey, but he is the keeper for the white team. Matthew Sheffer in there against Gabe Henderson. Now it's Gage Hansen. Back to Mathis, gets shouldered up with Campbell. Good heavy stick for Matthew Sheffer on the right side. Shot hits Minot's shin guards. Now it's in this near corner. Clearing back to neutral ice. Trees is going to beat everybody back here. Gets it up towards Mathis. Now back in white zone. Henry Minot pulled away by Sheffer in neutral ice. Gage Hansen retrieves over to Campbell, back to Hansen. It was a frisbee laser pass all the way near side. And now Minot at the red line finds Gage Hansen. Gage on the right side, shot, goes right. Trees was in there trying to stick him up. Avoided her and avoided Miller. It's in this near corner. Dark team's going to clear it to neutral ice. This is Henry Minot. Trees is coming in. Minot's going to find Campbell. Campbell. Puck gets ahead of him. It's going to be Trees. Neutral ice. Trying to get around Campbell. Takes off a shoulder. Sends it back on Keller. He sticks it to that far side, and they're going to be a penalty on Ryan Campbell. No way to treat a lady. It's going to be Campbell doing the first penalty of the game for either squad. 9:06 left in the first, and the dark team is skating 4v3. Face-off down in white zone. Back to Rafe Shorey at the right point. Across the blue. Shot from Smith. Save Keller. Puck's still down there. White team's going to sling it up and clear the zone. Cooper Smith running away from Gage Hansen. It's going to be intercepted. That's Deaton trying to reach in. Deaton on the white squad is going to take it in this near corner. Back across the slot. Gage Hansen's one-timer does not get off. Now Smith is going to clear it up and clear the zone. Chili Garris at the red line. Coming in hard is Gabe Henderson. White team sent it down again. They're not going to have icing as they are short-handed. Deaton trying to race Rafe Shorey back to the back wall. Shorey's on the ice. Shouldered up by Cooper Smith. No call coming. Out to Gabe Henderson. Just off his stick and down. Jackson Suter's going to grab for the white squad. Back in the white zone. Pass is intercepted by Smith. Up to Henderson. Shot. Save Keller. .8:14 left in the first. Minute 7 left in the power play for this dark squad. Across the slot. Suter's going to clear the slot, but it's at the blue line. This is Griffin Hansen. Plays it over to McKinney. McKinney stepping up, going up the slot. Shot. Save Keller. It hits off his right leg pad, goes to that far side. Now Anderson. Colton Anderson dumps it to Griffin Hansen. Gets off his stick, and it's on the back wall now. Jackson Suter's going to try to meet him back there. Suter and Hansen on the back wall. Getting bodied up. Over to Alec Weber on the far side now. Back to Anderson. Anderson, ripper. Glove save, Keller. Now 7:44 left in the opening period. Jonathan McKinney. Blue line shot, goal! Woo! Got redirected. Bounced up over Keller's left shoulder. Jonathan McKinney, beautiful goal. We're all tied 2-2, and that'll kill the penalty. So we're skating 3v3 out there. Mason Wagers off the faceoff. Coming down near side, gets out to Huddleston, over to Suter. Suter, backhander, denied Miller. Sheffer picks it up off Miller's chest. Now Sheffer through neutral ice, trying to get around Huddleston. Nice pirouette, Matthew Sheffer spinning out. Trees is at the top of the slot, but Huddleston's going to get a stick in there. Sheffer's going to try to get it back, and it's going to be Deaton, I believe. This is Wagers, Mason Wagers. Puck goes to the back wall. Sheffer and Trees back there. Wagers still has the puck, goes out to that far corner, and that's Jaden Jenkins. Over to Huddleston. He's going to send it deep. Sends it into this near corner, all the way around. Trees takes down Jenkins and gets the puck up to Armin Mathis. Now Sheffer going with Mathis. Or I should say Mathis going with Sheffer. Sheffer's going to play it around the back wall. I see Andrew Cornett checked in the game for Trees. It's going to be out to Jaden Jenkins. It's going to be a fast break. Rush the other way. Shot, save Miller. Wow. Sheffer was getting Jenkins hooked up the whole way. No call. And now it's Andrew Cornett. Cornett poked up. That's going to be Deaton. It's back on Keller. Keller denies it on the near side. Mathis is trying to get it back in there again. He gets taken down to the ice. And another big hit from Andrew Cornett on Jenkins without the puck. No call. Cornett keeps it in the zone. Gets around Huddleston. Jenkins coming back in for retaliation. It's going to be Cornett. Shot, save Keller. Back on Keller. He's going to hold on to this one. Wow. Still a 2-2 tie with 6:02 left in the first period. We got 3 of these periods coming up. This is a good game. Smith across the slot, gets redirected by Henderson, goes to the far corner. It's going to be Rafe Shorey trying to get it back to Smith. It's going to be intercepted by Minot. Neutral ice. Shorey's able to recover, and he's got the puck on his stick. Over to Smith. His pass is now going to be intercepted. That's Caden Deaton, number 71. Here we go. Rafe Shorey, left side. Pulled away by Minot. No shot coming. Henry Minot in that far corner. We're getting a Minot sandwich. They're all on the ice, and puck's going to be there. It's going to be Rafe Shorey. Ooh, threw a bouncing pass out towards Cooper Smith. It's going to be Ryan Campbell versus Cooper Smith on a foot chase, but Mason Miller steps out. Good idea, Mason. Mason nullifies the foot chase, and now it's Rafe Shorey. Pulled away by Andrew. No, that's Henry Minot. Caden Deaton, back wall. Plays it near side, Ryan Campbell. Intercepted by Gabe Henderson. Gets shouldered up by Deaton. Puck comes back to the red line. Ryan Campbell's going to play it near side. Try to center it up. Shorey takes it off the skate, goes back wall. Deaton now. Pulled away by Cooper Smith. Smith plays it near side. Uh-oh. Looks like Shorey lost his skates over here, but he's back up and he's got the puck. Here we go. Chili Garris putting pressure through neutral ice. Down on Keller. He's from the red line even. And Keller makes a nice save. 3 fresh Dark team members out on the ice. That's Weber out there with McKinney. This is McKinney. McKinney near side shot hits Keller in the face. He shakes it off. Now Weber. Across the slot, goal! That's Anderson, finds Weber. Makes it 3-2. Not much Keller could have done about that one, as Alec Weber was on the back doorstep and Colton Anderson found him. Gage Hansen with the puck, pressured up by Colton Anderson, all the way back to Jackson Suter at the blue line. He's going to send it to that far corner. Anderson trying to shovel it up that far board to Chili Garris. Trying to find Gage Hansen, sticked up by Anderson. Playing it near side up to Jonathan McKinney. Everybody stays on side. McKinney cuts it up the slot, shot to save Keller. Back around to Anderson. Playing a little game of catch on the back side of the net. Anderson trying to get away from Chili Garris. Anderson stays in this near corner, and Chili Garris stays with him. Dump pass to McKinney. Going back behind. The referee pins off Gage Hansen. McKinney. Nice pivot stop. Suter's putting pressure. McKinney up to Weber. Had pressure on him from Gage Hansen, so he sent it back to the left point. Now Jonathan McKinney. McKinney shot, saved Keller. McKinney's doing his breakdances moves. And, Weber's going to keep it in. Now Gage Hansen out to Chili Garris. It's going to be a one-on-none. Weber's going to hustle back. It's going to be an offsides call. 2:44 left in the first. 3-2 game so far. Dark squad up. Dark squad has Griffin Hansen out there with Kerrigan Trees and Armin Mathis. Back to Mathis. Trying to find Trees. Trees trying to get going up around Wagers. Gets it up to Griffin Hansen. Hansen on the right side, trying to shake off Huddleston. Huddleston stays with him. Shot across, save River Keller. White team's going to try to get a rush. That's Vogel trying to outrun Mathis. Mathis bodying him up through neutral ice. Mathis is going to take the puck away, and Trees has it now. Going behind, Mason Miller. Up to Griff. Griff's going to clear the zone. Trees pokes it ahead. Gets it around Mason Wagers to the back wall. Trees back in the slot. Hits the side of the net and clears all the way back. It was a good idea, but going to come all the way back to Mason Miller. He's her keeper, so I'm going to try to put it on Keller. Huddleston's going to grab. Mathis is trying to grab it right back. Wagers thought it was on his skates, but he runs over. Now it's Huddleston. Out towards Wagers. Good move. Back to Huddleston. Shot. Goal! That was beautiful. Wagers grabs a puck flying high. Gets it down to the ice. Centers it up to Huddleston. It's tied 3-3. Minute 49 left in the opening period. Jaden Jenkins plows through, coming near side. Cornette's going to guide him around. Shot hits up, and Mason Miller takes it off the face, goes out to that far wall. Cornette is able to poke through. It was going to be a pass from Jenkins to Massey. Cornette right side, goal! Good counter punch, Andrew Cornette. 4-3 now, Dark Squad. Minute 30 left in this first period. That's Jenkins going up against Sheffer at center ice. Deaton's going to get it out towards Massey. Pulled away again by Cornette, trying to get around Deaton. And now Jenkins hustles back. He already saw the play last time, so he was hustling back on the D-line. Out to Sebastian Massey, toe dragging up the slot. Goes to the right side, shot, gets lifted up and off that back net. Gonna be Cooper Smith out there for the Dark Squad, out there with Sheffer and Cornette. Jenkins, Deaton, and Massey for the White Squad. Face-off with a minute 11 left in the first period. Back to Deaton at the right point. Playing up that Bud Light sign. That's Jaden Jenkins. Pass over to Smith. Oh, he's on the other team. And now Matthew Sheffer's going to pull it off Jenkins' stick. He's getting wrapped up by Massey. And it's Sheffer through the legs. Razzle-dazzle, denied by Keller. Matthews not done. Back to Cooper Smith. Top of the slot. Shot. Redirect. Goes left of the net. Cornette got a stick on it. Now Cornette's turn and shot comes near side. Smith's going to send it across the slot again. Nobody is able to get a stick on it. It is 3v3. Used to having those extra skaters out there. That's Deaton putting pressure on Andrew Cornette. Cornette at the Ace Hardware sign. Underneath Sheffer's skates. Winding down this first period. Like Massey puts Smith in this near wall. Now Deaton pulling it away from Sheffer. Sheffer's a heavy stick. They're back on the backside of the net. Here's Jaden Jenkins. 11 seconds left. 10. Jenkins over to Massey. Shot denied, Mason Miller. 5 seconds left. Cornette's going to sling it up to space. It's going to be an icing. They might just let this one run down after one. Dark team up 4-3. No Brooke Banning tonight, so no music. Hope you feel better soon, Brooke. We need you. All right, here we go. Set to start period 2. Henry Minot for the White Squad going up against Gabe Henderson for the Dark team. going to be Rafe Shorey. Trying to get around Suter. Suter's able to poke it up, and good defense for Jackson Suter. Clears it back neutral ice. Jonathan McKinney running away from Minot. Plays it up near wall to Gabe Henderson. Trying to find Shorey, sticked up by Ryan Campbell. They're down on this near wall. Another good defensive stand for Campbell. He's going to send it out towards Minot, but McKinney has got the puck now. Playing it off the wall to himself. Campbell hustles back nicely again. Campbell's having a good defensive game so far, and here's Henry Minot. Gabe Henderson's going to stick him up. Gets spun out. Now intercepted by Rafe Shorey. He's on the dark squad. 16:23 left in the second period. It's 4-3, dark team. Rafe Shorey going down with Henderson. Campbell going to guide him out to the far side. Back across the slot. Shot goes back wall. Had Keller out of position a little, but Shorey's shot went right. Now Shorey back on Keller. Another save. River. Shorey's got it again. Out to McKinney at the blue. Taken off of Minot's shin guards, and he's going to clear it back dark zone. McKinney trying to touch it up towards Shorey, but it's going to be Ryan Campbell. Back to Minot. Shot save Mason Miller. Jackson Suter crossing pass. Sticked up by Jonathan McKinney. It's going to the back wall. Minot pulling it back behind Miller. It's going to be Rafe Shorey putting pressure. Back to Ryan Campbell at the right point. Off the Bud Light sign. Over to Minot. Looking up what he's got. Intercepted by Jonathan McKinney. He's on the dark team. He clears it neutral ice. Ryan Campbell intercepts after Jackson Suter now. Suter coming on the left side. Shot. Hits Mason Miller in the face. Nice save, Mason. Now Henderson got a stretch pass to Alec Weber, fresh in the game. Chili Garris fresh in the game and fresh on the ice. Says Henderson's right shoulder. Gage Hansen fresh in the game. He's going to pull it away from Weber before he does any damage. Everybody's trading out at the same time. You're going to see these players seeing each other, the same lines a lot. It's going to be Anderson on the right side. Good back check from Mason Wagers. Anderson right in front of Shepard, the zebra. Puck goes across, neutral ice. It's going to be Gage Hansen. Good hustle back from Griffin Hansen. Pulls the puck away. Up the slot, on his knees. Sticked up by Wagers, goes back wall. And then Chili Garris gets shouldered up by Anderson. Out to Weber, his shot goes up and over. Griffin Hansen thought he was going to have one team member at the right point. It's going to be Chili Garris hustling down, poked away by Griffin. Out towards Weber, and it's going to clear the zone. Gage Hansen pulling it back in dark team zone. Shot from the right side, up and over. Nice shot, Gage. It was an absolute missile. Anderson trying to run down against Wagers. Over to Griffin Hansen. Shot goes left, back wall. Now Wagers stretching it up to neutral ice. It's going to be Gage Hansen, a 1-on-none. Shot goes right. Wow. It's still 4-3. This will make the game go quicker. They're going to add all sorts of time if this game goes this quick. You think you only have 3 17-minute periods. They like to add about 5 minutes or so. This is Vogel on the left side. Shot. Goal! Vogel ties the game. It's 4-4. That's Nolan Vogel with 13:24 left in the second. We are all tied up 4-4. Mason Miller did make the initial save. It's going to be Kerrigan Trees on the left side. Winding up. Shot, save, Keller. (13:11) left in the second. Vogel against Shepard. Back to Trees at the blue. Wrister, redirect. That was in the back of the net, I thought. They're going to say no. I think it hit the post. Keller makes a stand. Now Jackson Suter. Trees back, poking him up. Back across the slot. Shepard's coming to help, and Suter's going to go into that far corner. Back to Vogel. Back to Shepard, but he's wearing the zebra stripes. He can't help you. Vogel's across the slot. Huddleston's going to grab in this near corner. Looking up. Playing it back along the back wall. Suter against Armin Mathis. Trees reaching in. Pass up to Vogel. Out to Huddleston. Ripper goes left. Vogel spinning away from Mathis. Vogel still got it. Taken away by Mathis. Here we go. Let's do some handling. Out to Trees. Trees trying to get it out to ahead of them, taken away by Suter, and white team going right back, but they're going for a line change. It's going to be Sheffer and Trees going up through neutral ice together. Sheffer out towards Trees. Trees up the slot, sticked out by Keller. Back to Sheffer. Shot save, Keller. And now Jaden Jenkins. Dark team got to hustle back. Cornette's back here. Jenkins cuts up the right side. Shot. Save Miller. Cornette plays it back behind. Looking to see what he's got going. Jenkins is back there causing some issues. It's going to be Cornette running away. Pulled away by... Who is that? That's Deaton. Deaton's back there. Out to Sebastian Massey. His pass to Jenkins intercepted by Cornette. Trees heading for a changeout. Shepard's heading for a changeout. It's going to be Cornette versus the world. Right side shot, save Keller up in the air. Cooper Smith throws it to the ice. He's fresh in the game. Puck goes across the slot. Cornette's trying to run away from Deaton. Back to Rafe Shorey, over to Smith. Good defense, Sebastian Massey. Intercepts it before Smith gets it on the back doorstep. Takes it away from Cornette then. And now Smith trying to go up the slot. Jenkins plays it near wall. This is Jaden Jenkins. Cornette and Shorey back on the D line. Waiting for Jenkins. He's going to play it near side to Deaton. Deaton, wind up, shot. It's a save, Miller, rebound. It's still out there. Another denied Miller. Jenkins is back behind. Thought he was going to try to do the Michigan. Thought better of it. Shorey's bodying him up in that far corner. Now Rafe Shorey. Left-handed stick. He's got Sebastian Massey on the back stroke. Massey's going to throw a shoulder punch. Now Deaton, with no puck, is going to put him in the back wall. Rafe Shorey plays it along the back wall, all the way to that far side. We got 10:20 left in the second period. Shot from Shorey, knocks down Deaton. He's hurting. He's going to stay in the game. What a tough kid. Now Massey, Jonathan McKinney fresh in the game. He's got some speed. I thought his teammate was going to step up, but he's heading for the line change. Deaton trying to mess around with McKinney down here, but McKinney's got some wheels. Seen him grow through the years. He looks amazing this year. Henderson shot. Saved River Keller. McKinney cuts back, gets it up to Alec Weber. Back towards McKinney, but it's going to be Minot taking it away. Sending it ahead. He's going to be the only one coming down. It's going to be Mason Miller stepping out, though. Sends it out to space. Good idea, Mason. It was going to be a one-on-none. Now Ryan Kimball controlling it for the white team in the white zone. Miss hit. Weber over to Henderson. Shot goes left. Weber with pressure from Minot, going to get it to the slot, but taken away by Chili Garris. He's on the white squad. And now Ryan Kimball. Thanks, Greg. Greg Jenkins delivering another coffee. You always got to be careful when he does because he likes to spill. This is Henry Minot. Clears it, neutral ice. Campbell is going to find Chili Garris. Back to Campbell. Beautiful play. Right side. Shot, goal! Went backhander. There's your horn. So the goalies are going to switch. 8:51 left in the second. It's 5-4, white team. Now have Keller tending the net for the dark squad and on the left side. And Mason Miller tending the net for the white team down on the right end. Taken away, Mason Wagers down on Keller, just like that. Welcome to the dark team, River Keller. 8:43 left in the second. 5-4, white team. Pretty good game so far. Griffin Hansen looking up. Going to play it along near side, stepping into Gage Hansen. Like they're playing a little game of catch like when they were kids. Suter back across the slot, sticked out by Anderson. That's Colton Anderson for the dark team. And Griffin Hansen's going to put Suter in this near corner. Little game of sword fighting going on as the puck finds its way back to Mason Wagers. Now all the way out to Gage Hansen. He's got an absolute laser piece. Watch out, boys. Pulled away by Alec Weber. Anderson's going ahead. Gonna stay on that side of the blue. Weber over to Anderson. Shot. Knocked down by Wagers. Puck's still there, but now Wagers. Griffin Hansen on the backstroke. Near side, he's got Jackson Suter. He's up the slot. Shot. Turnaround shot. Goes left. Now Alec Weber for the dark squad. Gonna find Anderson. Gage Hansen's gonna guide him out to this near corner. Hansen says hello to Anderson and now out to Armin Mathis. Armin in that far corner. He's gonna have an open look. Gets it back to Griffin Hansen at the left point. Plays it near side to Anderson. Shot gets sticked up by Suter, goes right. Now Griffin. Wager's gonna reach in and grab. It's in that far corner. Griffin and Wager's getting wrapped up. Griffin's on the ice. Puck comes near corner. This is Armin Mathis. Plays it out to Colton Anderson. Back to Mathis. Underneath his skates, and it's on the back wall. Suter slapping it up near side to Wagers. He's gonna look up, see Gage taking off. All the way down, it's gonna be on River Keller. No icing. River gets a stick down. Now Griffin trying to run away from Big Brother. Uh-oh. This is like a setup. Down on Keller, he makes a nice save. Woo! All right, 6:51 left in the second. It's still 5-4, white team. Mathis out there with Cornette and Trees. Cornette's taking the face-off up against Vogel. Vogel cutting up the slot, sticked up by Trees. Bouncing back to Huddleston. Slappa. Denied Keller. And now Cornette looking up. Poked away by Jenkins. It's going to be Vogel again. Shot. Save Keller. .636 left in the second. Vogel facing down Andrew Cornette. It's like a stare match. What if those two know each other off the ice? I'm sure they do. They're both Decatur players. Trees is going to send it out towards space. Doesn't want no part of Jenkins. This is Avery Huddleston. Poked away. It's going to be Mathis. Now Cornette. Pressure from Huddleston. Cornette on that back wall. Back in the slot. Shot denied Mason Miller. Mathis is able to get the backhanded shot. Vogel now through neutral ice. Getting wrapped up with Mathis. Going to give it up to Huddleston. Huddleston out to Jenkins. Jenkins trying to get around Trees. Cutting up the slot to the right side now. Back over to Vogel. Shot goes left. That was a great pass from Jaden Jenkins. Vogel's shot just happens to go back wall. Vogel back on Keller. He's going to have a stop on it. All right, 6 fresh skaters out here now. It's going to be Deaton out there with Campbell and Massey on the white squad. River Keller staring them down like he used to play with them just a few minutes ago. Rafe Shorey on the back wall. Massey's coming in hard, but Shorey's going to keep control. Still running away from Massey. That's Sebastian Massey. Now up to Sheffer. That was Cooper Smith that found Sheffer. Over to Rafe Shorey. Matthew Sheffer up the slot. Blocker save. Mason Miller. Cooper Smith trying to put it back on Miller. It's going to go on the backside of the net. Campbell around the boards, out of the zone. Deaton got control of it, coming to neutral ice, trying to dump it back to a hard charge in Campbell with the no-look pass. Now Sebastian Massey picking up. Sheffer over to Shorey, underneath him. It was a good idea again. Just get that redirect. It's going to be down on Miller. Now it is down on Miller. He's going to cover this one up. I think River Keller is a water bottle thief. That's Kerrigan's water bottle. 4:41 left in the second. Ryan Campbell. Oh, McKinney loses a skate as he's trying to get it back on the D side. Good hustle back from Alec Weber and Gabe Henderson. Prevent the white team from getting down in the dark zone. This is Sebastian Massey again, near side. Crosses it over. Shot from Deaton. Save River Keller. Gabe Henderson stretches it out. Alec Weber. He's on the left side. Campbell's back. Good move, Weber. Back to Henderson. Deaton hustles back, prevents the shot. Puck's still down there. Come on, Gabe. Back in the slot. Oh. No shot coming. It's going to be Ryan Campbell going the other way. Jonathan McKinney back on the backstroke, poking in. Campbell back in the slot. Smash. He goes. Shot goes left. Starting to play together. It's only week 7, I guess. Got to know each other a little bit. They're doing a little dance routine. That's Weber and Deaton. Now Sebastian Massey. Offsides on Deaton. Got long legs, but they're not that long, Caden. .310 now left in the second period. Mathis is going to clear the zone. Anderson's going to send it across. That's Griffin Hansen over there. Mathis going up ahead. Got to stay on that side of the blue. Griffin Hansen, left side. Repa, blocker save. Mason Miller gets wrapped up with Minot. They both hit the ice. No call coming. It's in neutral ice. This is Chili Garris trying to run away from Mathis. Armin Mathis. Out to Mason Wagers. He clears the zone. White team's got to get reset. They are all on side. And Anderson's going to guide Wagers to the back wall. Wagers in this near corner. Good puck handler for this white team. Oh, try to find Chili Garris. Just off his stick. No shot coming. And now Griffin Hansen. Got Henry Minot back on D. Griffin Hansen, Repa, save Miller, rebound, goal! Second time's a charm for Griffin Hansen. All tied up, 5-5, folks. Here we go. 2:23 left in this second period. Same 3 out there for the Dark Squad. Griffin Hansen, he's not done. Huddleston's going to pull it away, though. It's going to that back wall. Back to Mathis, sticked out by Suter. This is Griffin Hansen trying to get around Huddleston. Huddleston, good D, staying with him. Hansen back to the blue line. Chap over to Anderson, pulled away by Huddleston before he was trying to find Mathis. And white team's going to have a counter punch going. It's going to be Gage Hansen. Shot hits the post. Clears it all the way back to Jackson Suter. Now Huddleston. I want to say River Keller did get a stick on that. Hit off him and then hit the post. Anderson's shot, he hits the post. If we're playing a game of post, we're doing pretty good. But we're not. So let's put the biscuit in the back of the basket. This is brother versus brother, the Hansen boys putting on a show. Save. Oh, wow. Mason Miller makes the save. Anderson gets the wide open look, rebound. Gage Hansen just shaking them off. Minute left in this second period. Suter's going to poke in on Griffin Hansen. Gage was reaching out. Now it's going to be Griffin on the right side. Shot goes way right. Mathis to that far wall. Trying to shake off Suter, but he's on the ice again. Now Gage versus Griffin again. Wonder what it was like raising 2 Hansen boys. They have 3 of them. Maybe more, I don't know. Gage over to Huddleston. Backhander. Save Keller. Trees is going to get involved. They're going to whistle it dead. Great defense. Keller and Trees. Keeps it tied 5-5. 30 seconds left. Second period. Sheffer, Cornett, and Trees going up against. It's going to be Vogel, Jenkins, and Deaton. Trees plays it near wall up to Cornett. Right side. Missile. Goal! Dark team up. .19 seconds left. Dark team take a 6-5 lead in the second period. Got the Sheffer, Cornett, Trees show going. That one hits the crossbar. Another quick strike. Now it's going to be Jenkins on the counter punch. Trees back on D. Jenkins trying to get around Trees. Trees guides him to the far wall, puts a stick in there. He's going back wall now, near side. Over to Deaton. And that's going to wind down the second period. After 2, Dark Squad up 6-5. She's going to steal her water bottle back. River Keller successfully steals the water bottle back. He's a thirsty fella. Set to start period 3. Trees does not approve. Here we go, folks. Deaton against Sheffer. Puck coming back towards Trees. He's going to stick it near wall. Up to Cornett. Deaton putting pressure. It's going to be Cornett coming away. Cornett around Vogel. Jenkins back on D. Cornett through up the slot. Does not get the shot off. Jenkins is able to recover nicely and get a stick in there. White team sending it ahead. Should be an icing. Not going to call the icing. It's going to be Deaton and Trees on the back wall. Trees trying to bury Deaton. Back in the slot. Looks like River Keller gets a stick in there. Back to Jenkins. Knocked down by Trees. Trees takes it like a crazy banshee. She's trying to do some crazy stuff out there. Back to River Keller again. Taken away by Deaton. Shot down on Keller. He's going to stick it out. It's going to be Kerrigan Trees. Not done out here. He's going down against Vogel and Jenkins. Vogel guiding her to this near wall. Shot across the slot. It's a slow-moving shot. Vogel was able to stick it up. Now Jaden Jenkins. Out towards Caden Deaton. Through neutral ice. This is Cooper Smith playing D for the Dark squad. Down here on Deaton. He's going to lean in on the backside of his helmet. Puck goes free. It's going to be Matthew Sheffer. Trees going for the change out. Sheffer toe dragging, trying to get around Jenkins. Jenkins, good defensive stand. Now Rafe Shorey puts it to the back wall. Rafe Shorey wheeling around, trying to back in the slot again. It's on Vogel's backside. Shorey shot saved Miller. Out to that far corner now. Rafe Shorey looking up. Smith's at the blue line. Back to Smith. It's going to see the ripper. No. Thought Smith was going to let one fly to try to get it a redirect, and stays in the Dark squad zone. Ooh. I'm sorry, White squad zone. Over to Shorey. Doesn't get the clean look. Looked like Deaton got a stick in there before he gets the shot off. And now Matthew Sheffer stepping up the slot. Shot. It's going to hit traffic. Oh, rebound goes just right. Now Rafe Shorey getting bodied up by Jaden Jenkins. Jenkins is going to pull the puck away. He's now on the ice. There's going to be a call. White team's going to be in the power play. Rafe Shorey committed the crime. He's going to be heading to hang out with Blaine Mathis. Nice hair, Blaine. For those of you who don't know, I can say that. I also go to the same barber that Blaine goes to. Same haircut. 14:43 left in the game, maybe. It's a good one. That's 6-5. Dark squad still on top, but the White squad is in the power play. 2 minutes on the clock for Rafe Shorey's penalty. This is shorthanded Dark squad. Cooper Smith down on Miller, denied. Frisbee pass all the way, knocked down in right at the red line. Chili Garris is going to grab and send down. That should be an icing. Not going to call. Jonathan McKinney sending it around. I like it. No calls. Let's just play. This is get these boys worn out. Why not? His ripper goes back wall. He misses the net left. Now Sebastian Massey. He's on the near side. Shot gets redirected by Henderson. Hits the side of the net. Gabe Henderson on the Dark squad takes it off the left shin guard. All the way around now. Ryan Campbell back in the slot. Chili Garris. Shot save Keller. It was a close point blank range shot. River Keller makes a stand. $13:48 left in the game. Minute 5 left in the White team's power play. Alec Weber going up against Sebastian Massey. Campbell gets sticked out by Jonathan McKinney. Why not? Quick shot goes all the way through the slot. Like Massey was trying to get the redirect. Campbell Back to the back wall again. This is Sebastian Massey. White team is shorthanded, so they're staying in the box D, or I guess a triangle D. They only got 3 of them. You can't really make a box if you only have 3. This is Massey. Again, cuts to the left. Going to go down in the slot. Weber's able to get a stick on it, and he's going to get going the other way. Quick counterpunch. Chili Garris trying to run down with him. He's going to put it down on Mason Miller. He got a stick on it. Now, Henry might not. Weber loses a skate, but somehow gets a skate in there. Goes all the way down in dark squad zone. McKinney hustles back. Around the boards, Ryan Campbell versus Alec Weber. Up to Massey. Massey cutting up the slot, sticked out by McKinney. It's going to be Griffin Hansen. Watch Griffin go. He's got some wheels. One of the fastest skaters on the ice. McKinney going ahead. Shot saved Miller. McKinney was there for the rebound. No rebound coming. Mason Miller holds on. All right, we got a little treat now. It's 5 seconds left in this power play. So we're going to have a little 4v4 action here in just a moment. This is Armin Mathis back across the slot, gets all the way through. And here we go. It's 4v4 out there. A little bit more realistic of your hockey expectations for the year. Rafe Shorey joins the dark squad, puts Huddleston in this near wall. All the way out to that far board now. Mason Wagers going to beat Cornette there, but Cornette able to separate him from the puck. Back in the slot. Over to Huddleston. Shot, save, Keller. Wow. Dark team catch a break. This is Colton Anderson. He's got the puck on the far side. Wagers is going to get it sticked up. Now back to Jackson Suter for the white team. He's going around Mason Miller. Now it's going to be Armin Mathis. Wrap around. It's in the slot. Shot. Denied Miller. Wow. We're back to the 3v3 format. 11:58 left in the game. Mason Wagers trying to get some speed going. He does have some speed. He's on the right side. Shot. Goal! I think my camera might have been angled up a little, but that was a beautiful rush from Mason Wagers. We are all tied up. 11:49 now left in the game. Poked up by Colton Anderson. Here comes the dark squad on the quick. Oh, down, try to go 5-hole with it. Miller drops on it, covers that one up. 11:41 now left in the game. They will add some time, you watch. Back towards trees. She was cutting up the slot, so puck comes near wall. She's going to miss-hit her clearing pass. Wagers is going to find Gage Hansen. Back to Wagers. Trees is going to stay with him. Cross out towards Huddleston. Huddleston sends it deep. Gage Hansen coming near side. Pressure from Mathis, side of the net. Trees is going to grab the puck and turn and go north. Gets it up to Colton Anderson. Huddleston's going to stay with him to the far board. Anderson looking over, see what he's got. Trees is near side. Shot goes up and over. Sheffer's in the game. Pulled away by Gage Hansen. Here comes Mason Wagers. Shot up and to the left. Hansen's back in the slot. I think he's our extra goalie for the white squad. This is going to be Colton Anderson. Cuts up the slot over to Sheffer. Sheffer on Miller, denied. Goes to the back wall. Smith's in the game now for the dark squad. Back in the slot again. Backhander, saved Miller. Whistle dead. Nice stand, Mason Miller. Now 10:22 left in the game. So far, been a really good game. My favorite game so far of this season. I guess night 6 was a interesting one. Shot from Henderson, denied Miller. Rebound, another rebound. Miller's blocking everything. Now it's Cooper Smith at the right point. Over towards Sheffer. It's a laser pass. Sheffer receives it nicely. Toe drag. Sheffer. Goal! Gets the wrister from the left side. Dark team up 7-6. 10:04 left in the game until they add more. This is Weber versus Jenkins. 7-6, dark team up. Griffin Hansen's going to sling it to that far corner. Alec Weber sliding in along the far board. Deaton's going to meet him and put him in that far board. Vogel gets buried that time. Trying to find out who that was. Griffin Hansen. McKinney was trying to find Hansen. Hansen was heading down to the D side. Now Deaton. Up the slot. Picked up by Jenkins, and he's going to get a wheel going, and he's got some speed on him. Down on Keller. Shot goes left. Keller knocks the net off the pegs. Still going to play it live. Now Vogel. Vogel on the right side. Sticked out by Griffin Hansen. Now Caden Deaton. He's getting met by opposition all over. That's Griffin Hansen, and McKinney clears the slot, or clears the zone. McKinney stays on side. It's going to be a collision between Weber and Griffin, so no penalty coming. You can't commit a penalty on your own team. Quick shot from Jenkins, save Keller. Wow. All right, 8:58 left in the game. Comes Rafe Shorey, grabbing the puck right after the faceoff. Up the slot. Rafe cuts to the left side. Shot save Miller. Rebound. Miller's going to cover it up. Shorey's had a hell of a game tonight. Kids are yelling 6-7 again, as that's the score. Anderson back to Cornett. Like Miller did get a stick in there. No shot coming. Minot's going to wipe out right in neutral ice, and Anderson's got it. Cornett going up with him. Over to Cornett. Ooh. Try to receive it backhanded. Goes up to the back wall. Back to Anderson now. Toe dragging. Minot's going to reach in for the white squad and gets it out towards Sebastian Massey. It's in this near corner. Anderson reaching back to grab. Sebastian staying with him. Over towards Cornett. Shot up. Lifted. Mason Miller catches a break there. He was in good position. Now Rafe Shorey keeps it in. Over to Anderson. Wrister. Knocked down by Massey. It's neutral ice. Ricocheting back now to the dark zone. Cornett's going to hustle back calmly. That's like the thing with hockey. You got to stay calm through the chaos. Cornett dumps it to Anderson. Back towards Cornett. It's a tough angled shot. Back to Anderson. Ooh, Ryan Campbell was trying to grab. Going to come back to the blue line. This is Rafe Shorey. Slappa. It's going to be a save Miller. Now Anderson. Try to dump it back, keep it deep, but now Ryan Campbell for the white squad. Send it out towards Massey. Shorey's going to beat him back here. A couple white players coming fresh in the game. Rafe Shorey cuts to the left side, sticked out by Mason Miller. Going to be out towards Tilly Garris. Trying to cut around Cornett. Cornett's going to get a stick in there, though. Cornett's going the other way. Good defense for Andrew Cornett on the right side. Avery Huddleston's going to re-guide his shot to the back wall. Kept in by Anderson. Anderson staying with it. Shot save Miller. Back in the slot. Cleared out of there by Huddleston. Miller's playing great tonight between the pipes. Suter sending it deep. It's coming back out in front. Suter back across the slot. He gets put on the ice by Trees. And River Keller covers it up. She's going to steal her water bottle back. Oh, not a good bottle thrower. Okay, 6:28 left in the game. Still 7-6 dark. Suter, quick shot, knocked down by Trees. Plays it out to the far side. She's going to get it moving up that far board. Trees on the far side, cutting up the slot, sticked out by Huddleston. And here comes Avery, trying to get around Mathis. Mathis is staying with him through neutral ice. Trees hustles back, able to pull it away. Puck still there. Shot denied, Keller. Back on Keller. Gets a stick in there, goes to the back wall. Now Chili Garris, sending it back to Jackson Suter. Sending it deep. Mathis is going to meet him on the back wall. Sticked out by River Keller again. Now, here comes Matthew Sheffer. Out there with Armin Mathis. Shot. Save Mason Miller. Suter's going to clear the slot. He's going to shovel dump it all the way down. Trees went for the change out, and Cooper Smith's now in the game. All three white team members went for the change out. Smith's going to find Gabe Henderson, taken right back by Jaden Jenkins. Here we go, white squad. It's going to be a one-on-none shot. Hits the post. Rebound. Not going to happen. It's Gabe Henderson. He's on the other team. 5:19 left in the game. Cooper Smith looking up. Going to dump it back to Matthew Sheffer. Up to Henderson. Sheffer's got some stamina on him, I'll tell you that. Sheffer, again, up the slot. He tried to send it over to this near corner. It missed and comes near wall. Gage Hansen was trying to bury Matthew. And now Matthew's trying to repay the favor. Going to be Cooper Smith back here in dark zone. 4:44 left in the game. Intercepted by Gage Hansen. It's like Wagers is trying to get it back to Hansen. It's still with Wagers. He's wheeling out around the slot. Back to Gage Hansen in that far corner. Over to Wagers. Go. No, side of the net. Sorry, I saw the net move. Sheffer's going to send it all the way down. If it has enough, it will be icing, but it's going to check up. Wagers beats Henderson back here, and Mason Wagers for the white squad. Nice outlet stretch pass to Jaden Jenkins. Jonathan McKinney back on D. Going to find Gage Hansen on the far side. Back across the slot. McKinney's got it on his skates. Now Wagers knocked down by McKinney. This is Jaden Jenkins. He's going back behind Keller. Out to Gage Hansen. Ripper. That one's knocked down by Cooper Smith. It's in neutral ice. Smith's going to pull it away from Wagers. He's going to get it back to Henderson. Henderson up the slot. Shot. Save Miller. Rebound. Save Miller. And hello, Gage Hansen. Smith saw the hit coming. Plays it around Gage. They're going to call the offsides as Gabe Henderson was down here hanging out with Mason Miller. They were having a little fraternal meeting. It's going to be Jaden Jenkins. Charging right up the gut. Shot goes left. 5:40 left in the game. Gage Hansen's going to send it back to that far corner. And Smith's going to send it around. Hansen's back here at the left point. Ripper was a dangerous one. Goes up high off that back glass. Jenkins keeps it in for the white squad. Getting up to Deaton. Jonathan McKinney's not messing around. He's got some speed on him now. Anderson's going with McKinney. Down on Miller. It was a fake shot. Now back to Weber. Shot hits the post. Oh my God. McKinney again. That shot hits the side of the net, goes back wall. So I'm trying to call the game and watch. You're going to call the icing with 4:52 left in the game. Face off down in white team zone. Vogel's going to lose the skate. Weber was trying to get turned around. Intercepted by Huddleston, and dark team clear their zone. Griffin Hansen's going to race back. He's got Deaton coming in. That's Caden Deaton. Staying with him. Keep your head up, Griff. As Vogel was coming in. Now Griffin's going to find Alec Weber. Up the slot. Shot denied Miller off the back net. Wow. .422 left in the game. Avery Huddleston out on that far side. Looking up, see what he's got. He gets taken down. Shot down on Keller. Keller makes a nice save. Huddleston goes to the back wall, and Griffin Hansen is going to go hang out with Blaine Mathis. He gets called for the penalty. White team is in the power play. We got Chili Garris, Minot, Campbell, and Massey out there for the white squad. Anderson, Weber, and I want to say Rafe Shorey possibly back there for the dark squad. Not sure on that one, but 4:13 left in the game. Dark squad skating 4 out there. There's a beautiful shot from Campbell. Goes left. Back to the left point. Minot trying to keep it in, but it's going to be Weber sending it up to space, and this is Colton Anderson. Pulled away by Henry Minot. Good recovery. This is Rafe Shorey at the left point, sending it back to the back wall again. Dark team is shorthanded. Weber back up to Anderson. Look up the slot. Pressure from Massey. Anderson got 3 white team members on him. They're going to finally pull it away. Weber. It's going to be Anderson again. Sticked out by Mason Miller. Chili Garris trying to get control. Weber back up the slot again. Sticked out by Massey. Back to Campbell. Going to be underneath, like Shorey lifted a stick. He's going to race back. Try to beat Chili Garris back here. 3:11 left in the game. Good stick work. Good skate work for Rafe Shorey. Gets it up to Colton Anderson. Anderson on the right side. Shot. Save Miller. .259 left in the game. Going to be Jaden Jenkins grabbing for the white squad. Shorey's able to pull it away before Jenkins gets the rush going. And now Mathis. Mathis loses a skate. It's going to be Jenkins through neutral ice. Trees and Shorey back on D. Out to the left, right point. Plays Hansen over to Wagers. Shot goes through everybody. Ricocheting clear in their own zone. Mathis is going to try to send it ahead. Good hustle back from Jackson Suter. He's over there battling Mathis now. Blind pass is going to be intercepted by Rafe Shorey. Shoveled it out. Oh, thrown right to the ice by Gage Hansen. Shot. Save Keller. Going to cover that one up. 2:19 left in the game. It's going to be 6 seconds until we are 4v4 out there. It'll be the end of the power play for the white squad. Back to Gage Hansen. Wind up, cross the slot. Shot from Suter does not happen. Trees is now going to clear the slot, and it's going to be 4v4. Joining us is Andrew Cornett. He cutting through neutral ice. Going to be an offsides. 2:03 left in the game. Should be back to 3v3. Mathis is going to go head over for a change out. It's Sheffer, Cornett, and Trees out for the dark squad. Suter back on D for the white squad. Out there with Jenkins. And that's Wagers. Sheffer, shot, sticked out by Miller. Cornett. Sheffer's going to knock down clear and pass. Sheffer going right back up the slot. Shot. Oh, wow. Miller makes a nice save. Sheffer did get a rebound in the air. Now Cornett looking up ahead. He's got Trees going with. Cornett's going to stay with the puck on this near side. Trees going up the slot. Shot. Save Miller. Now Cornett. Wrap around to Sheffer. Ooh! Goes through everybody. Goes all the way to the back wall near corner. Now Caden Deaton. Counter punch coming for the white squad. Cornett's gonna grab the puck with last minute of the game. 7-6, dark squad holding on. Cornett's gonna burn the clock. Here comes Vogel, here comes Sheffer. Trees checking out. Fresh in the game is Cooper Smith. .30 seconds now left in the game. They pulled the goalie. They're going to be skating 4v3. Mason Miller just headed over, and Sebastian Massey joined. Shepard's going to grab into neutral ice. Shoveling up. It's going to be down on net. It's going to be just left. Huddleston races back nicely. 11 seconds. Empty netter from Cornett. It's going to be an icing. Last 2.4. Thanks everybody for watching. Dark Squad going to come away with a 7-6 victory.